Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and I want to say thank you for stopping by to visit with me today. I love visiting with you guys, and I'm always so excited when you come and visit with me. So it is October, right? And it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so I didn't have a pink hat, and I was thinking about making a pink hat for myself. I looked at my hats and I was like, I got all these shades of colors, but I don't have a pink. And so I thought, I need to make a pink hat, but then I didn't make it. And so then Nancy at She's Got Yarn Too mentioned that she was thinking about making a pink hat. And so I was like, let's do it. Let's make pink hats for breast cancer awareness. And I'll make a hat and you won't know what I'm making. You make a hat and I won't know what you're making. But I did have a little inkling of what she was going to make. I knew she was going to make a fun hat. And then we'll reveal our hats. So it's just a fun little collab, for breast cancer awareness. My heart goes out to anyone who is dealing with breast cancer. I know that it is a major thing. It is, it's not a little thing just to make light of. It is a major thing, and my heart does go out to you, and anyone that you know that is dealing with breast cancer. So it is a very serious thing. But me and Nancy just wanted to make some pink hats for, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so I got busy making my hat, and she got busy making her hat. And today we are revealing our hats. So this is the hat I made, and you can see it turned out really good. Like, I love this hat. Okay, I used the pattern by Fiber Spider for the Divine hat. Okay, he didn't write the pattern. It's someone else's pattern, and he deviates from the pattern some. He went, oh gosh, now I can't. I think he went 13 rows and I went 15 rows because I needed a little extra there. And so I was trying it on as I was making the hat, so I went 15 rows. I believe he went 13. And so anyway, I love the way this hat turned out. That's my first time to make the Divine hat. Can you believe that? I just don't make a lot of hats, to be honest, but I do love that pattern, and I want to make that hat now in lots more colors. So it turned out really good. Yeah, I like it. And it's worked out really quick. It is a quick hat to make. And then it looks very interesting. It's not just a plain Jane single crochet or half double crochet or even double crochets. I mean, it is, but it is double crochets, but it's in a way that, excuse me, it's in a way that makes an interesting pattern. It kind of swirls. Just trying to let y'all get a little idea of how that looks. But anyway, I like that. There are lots of Divine hats out there, patterns out there, so you can find that anywhere, but I will link Fiber Spider's tutorial in the description box below, and I'm also going to link a friend Nancy at She's Got Yarn below. Nancy made her pink hat, and you have to go over to her channel to see her pink hat, and this is my pink hat. And if any other podcasters want to make pink hats, feel free to go right ahead, and make a hat and do a video about it. We would love to see everyone's different hats. There's so many hat patterns. So many things can be done. Excuse me. I should have grabbed my drink, but I left it in there at my desk. So also I wanted to mention Podcaster Spirit Week. That was such a fun week. I love watching the videos and such. Now, if you did not watch Nancy at She's Got Yarn Disney Day video, you have to go watch it. I'm going to link all this below. She has a part 1 and a part 2. In part 1, she is making her hat, and she is working so hard on that hat. And I was just laughing. Oh my goodness. I was just laughing at her because she was like working on that hat. And then in part two, she's wearing her hat and her whole little thing she made. And she is adorable. She is so adorable. I love it. But it wasn't Disney. It was so funny. I was laughing so hard at her. Oh my gosh, it was such a fun video. It was. It was so funny. And I loved watching that because then she had to run around her house and try to find Disney stuff. And it was just funny. I loved it. Thank you so much, Nancy, for the laughter you brought me that day. It got my mind off a lot of things that was going on, and I appreciate that so very much. And I think you do get the sympathy win of the day for Disney Podcaster Day. That was so funny. I loved it. I loved it. So anyway, um, I wanted to update you all about my finger yesterday. Excuse me, I got a cough again. I'm so sorry. uh, Yesterday, I went to Big Daddy had an appointment at the hospital to see his doctor, and so I went to go get labs done while he was registering for his appointment. And when I come out of the lab, let me just tell you, God works. I mean, God put me in the right place at the right time, just at the very right moment, okay? I came out of the labs into the hallway, and my surgeon was walking down the hall. And I was like, at first I was like, and then I was like, Dr. Taylor. And he's like, yes, ma'am. And then I said, I need an appointment with you. And he said, just call. And I said, well, they said I need a referral. And he said, Miss Miller, you're already my patient. You don't need a referral. He said, what do you got going on? And so I showed him my finger, and he's like, oh no. And he looked at it. I mean, we had a little impromptu doctor's appointment right there in the hallway in front of the lab. And he looked at it, and we discussed it. And so I asked him, I told him that I'm going back and forth to Shreveport. I'm seeing my doctor here and just everything that's going on. I said, with all the other fingers, because he's cut off all 5 of these fingers. I said, with the other fingers, we kept trying different things like for 2-3 months. And then, the whole finger was just had gangrene so bad that you had to cut it off. And he's like, yeah. And so I said, well, so my thoughts were, I wanted to get an appointment with you to discuss this. The gangrene, it's just started in there. It's been there like a couple weeks now. But could we just cut my finger off right here to get rid of that gangrene and save the rest of the finger? And he said, it sounds good, but he don't know. He won't know until he gets in there. But he said he'll cut that off, and then he's going to check the veins and arteries and all that and see what that looks like. If he feels like the gangrene is traveled up in there already, he's going to take the whole finger. I trust him. I do trust him. I know that he will try to save part of the finger for me. I mean, he said he would if it's possible, but he said we got to get rid of that gangrene like now. So I will be seeing him and get an appointment for surgery to get this cut off. That's just the way it is. I mean, I'm a little. That's hard to take, but I don't want the gangrene to spread and me lose my whole arm. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be done. I mean, there's nothing. No tears are going to change the fact that that's there. No tears are going to change that. It's there. It's got to be dealt with, okay? And Dr. Taylor said that he will try to cut off as little as possible, but it's a possibility he has to take the whole finger. So we'll just have to wait and see. He won't know until he actually cuts into the finger to see what it looks like inside. So that's it. That's what we're looking at. We'll just go with the flow, see what happens. But I did want to give you guys that update so you can know what's going on with me. And don't feel sorry for me. Please don't ever feel sorry for me. I will be okay. I will bounce back. I will figure out a way to crochet. I will continue. I'm not going to let this drag me down. Anytime that like this would start and I would see that, oh no, it's happening again, another finger, it's devastating. And I do get teary about it and, a little upset about it because my Phoebe wants to say hi. Oh, baby, I can't reach you. I can't reach her. And she's not helping. Usually she climbs up my leg, but she's not. But by the time they end up cutting the finger off, it's just a relief to get rid of the pain. And this has been so painful. Oh my gosh. The pain is just unbelievable. It has been so much pain, and I just trying to smile through it and get to the other side. So that's what we're doing. We'll be to the other side. So I will have a point where I won't be doing any crocheting because after I do have surgery, I'll have to wait till that hand, the swelling goes down before I'm able to try to crochet and stuff like that anymore. But I will get back to crocheting. I'm not going to let this stop me. You can count on that. One way or another, I'm going to figure that out. But anyway, guys, I will let you all get going. Oh, and Big Daddy's appointment, he had a really good appointment. His doctor is so nice and so good and so caring. She ordered some more tests for him, and she had some suggestions for him, and she thinks one of the medications might be causing his issues. So we're going to see. It's a little test thing to see if that's what's happening or not. But anyway, we're going to figure it out because she's on it, and she's going to see him again in 2 weeks. So, yeah, I appreciate her because I told her he's not good, and I need him good. I need him. I cannot do this without him. So anyway, guys, I will let you excuse me. I will let you all get going. I hope you have a great day. It is a beautiful day to crochet, and I'm going to go crochet while I can. Bye, friends.